Hi everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to today's video, which is my update, my February update for Pan That Palette. This is of course a Pantastic Ladies collaboration, so I will leave all the information you need in the description box below this video, so please do check that out before you leave. So the theme for Pantastic Ladies Pan That Palette is, what was it? Bite size. Bite size? Was it bite size? I think it was bite size. Bite size, yes, sure it was. So of course this is like a small palette that you can maybe fit in your pocket. Well, my palette, I need a fairly fat pocket to put it in, because I picked my I Can't Revolution makeup egg, mermaid egg, particularly because I need to try and get these out of my collection because they are just the most annoying packaging. Pretty, very, very pretty, but most annoying packaging because they never fit in with the rest of my palettes. So, can I insert a picture of what it looked like last time? I don't know if I can, but let's show you what my palette is looking like. It was very dirty. Hang on a moment. Hang on, I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. Okay, I think it's okay. So here is what my palette is looking like right now. So obviously it's the first month and there's not going to be that much progress. But I can tell you that I have made quite a dip into this bronze shade here. And I've made a bit of a dip in this shade here, and there's, as you can see, the little dip here where I've also put a brush. So I have been using it. I can't tell you how many times I've used it. I've not been marking it down. I have been marking it down. Have I? I don't know. I'm failing on this one, but yeah. Most of the month of January has been a brown eyeshadow look using this bronze shade, mainly because there's another palette in my 50 Shades of Yellow project pan, which is another Pantastic Ladies project. You're annoying me. And I need to hit numerous pans in that palette before the finale, which I want to say is April. So I've been really focusing in on that palette, on the Fiery 2.0 palette from Beauty Bay, to try and hit those pans. And the best shade that fits the Fiery 2.0 palette is this bronze shade. So I haven't been doing many mermaid eye looks as I have done today. Throughout the month of January, it's been mostly this bronzy brown eyeshadow look that I've been creating. You'll see it in most of my videos throughout January. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all, because I know that come the summer months, the blues in this palette are going to be so much better for the summer months. So I'm not mad that in January and maybe February even, I will continue to use the bronze shade and make brown eye looks. But yeah, so I'm loving using this palette at the moment. I know that when Taro, she panned this palette a couple of years ago, when the Pan That Palette theme for the Pantastic Ladies was tiny pans, she picked this particular palette. But she was struggling. I know Taro was struggling to pan the bronze shade, and I do feel like it doesn't fit in with the rest of the colour scheme. But if you're happy to pull from other palettes as well, then, you know, you can always just pull in, even if you just use your bronzer in your crease and then just tap this all over the lid, that would be a beautiful look. But yeah, I don't feel like the bronze goes with the rest of the palette, but it's not unusable for me because I don't mind pulling from lots of different palettes. So yeah, I've made some progress. I've made some progress. No pan as of yet, but a couple of dips. And that's, as I say, that bronze has a really, really good dip. So yeah, very, very happy with that. And I know these pans are quite shallow, so I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I probably should be. But yeah, that is that one. And then of course I am taking part in the Better Together project pan, also by the Pantastic Ladies. This was created by, I keep wanting to call her Julie. She's not Julie, she's Paula. Paula. From A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. She suggested the Better Together theme for Pan That Palette last year. It didn't get picked, but a few ladies from the group decided that they would still go ahead and do it alongside their Pan That Palette idea. And this year, the moderators of the Pantastic Ladies have decided to make it an official Pantastic Ladies collaboration. So for Better Together, I picked the Beauty Bay Earthy palette. I don't think I mentioned this in my introduction, but the reason why I picked the Earthy palette specifically to go with this palette is because I actually have two of these. So I think I might have mentioned it. I probably did. Who knows? If you remember, let me know. But yeah, I actually have two of these because I received a second one in a mystery box. So not my fault, but I wasn't going to argue with it because I love the colour green. So it's my favourite colour, and this palette is just stunning. Now, I was hoping that I could use some of the greens in here to go with the shades that are in my mermaid egg. But I'm going to tell you now, I barely use this. Maybe a couple of times. I see a little bit of disturbance in these two shades up here, so I obviously used them at some point. But yeah, I didn't quite, actually, you know what? Hey, once my 50 Shades of Yellow project is over, or even if I manage to hit all the pans that I need to hit in that palette for the project, I know that I can move into here for the brownie shades to go with the bronze shade in here. So yeah, that's why I thought this was perfect to go with this, because this does have some brown shades that I can pan with that bronzy shade, and then it does have some greens here that I can pan with those bluey green shades as well. So I've got to say that I probably fell a little short on the Earthy palette this month. I haven't really been focusing in on it, simply because, like I say, I've been focusing on the bronze shade in the mermaid egg, and been using a different Beauty Bay palette with that, because I need to hit pans in that for another project. So my Pan That palette has been used, but kind of also took a back burner for other shades. It's not been my prime focus this month for January, but and I don't see it being a prime focus for February, because I want to get some like nice pinks and purple kind of looks in for February. So yeah, I have no worries about these palettes. I do feel like I'm going to make quite a difference. I mean, I already have a head start in that I have a pan in this shade already anyway, so that's not a problem. And I already have, I have one pan or two pans in here. No, I have three. I have 3 pans in this palette, and the goal for this palette is not to finish anything, but just to hit as many pans as I possibly can. So yeah, so that's the goal for this one, is to hit as many pans as I can. The goal for this one is to finish as much as I can. So I want to see empty pans in here, but I only want to see me hit pan in this one. So so yeah, that is my update for Pan That palette and Better Together this month. How are you doing on your Pan That palette? You know, are you doing the Better Together as well? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you like this eye look as well. It's very pretty. I like it. It's very me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.